Hello, hello. And here we are with just more learning, more expansion, and more love. And so today I wanted to dive into learning through the subconscious and really, what I've been discovering through my journey of healing my body, of really creating the reality that I want, and really just this understanding of the subconscious and how we can really fine tune and bring conscious awareness to maybe unconscious parts of ourselves. So, I was born with hip dysplasia, which is such a blessing. I had my first surgery at 4 months old. And, we really don't realize that whatever we experience in the body, like even going through the birth canal and all these different experiences that we experience, the body holds on to this. And so this is really the subconscious, the programs, the already experiences that the body learned through these experiences, and it just holds on to it, and we create patterns through that. So for me, having my first surgery at 4 months old, and then going through this process of needing more surgeries, of being in pain, of really not feeling like I belonged here. I just felt like I was like, what the heck? Like, why is it that I keep creating things that I don't want? And this has taken, a decade or more of time for me to really understand the purpose of having hip dysplasia, the purpose of these programs that I created in my body, to now recognize and realize that in every moment we have an opportunity to move past it, to change our physical reality by really focusing inward. So the first thing that I would say would be accept and allow where you are in this moment. So, in this moment, I have had these experiences. I know that I've had these experiences. And how can I love myself deeper? How can I know that, there is something greater that I'm here to be? And the more that I can discover inwardly what that is, I actually will start to create outwardly and start to actually bring things into my reality that I really desire. And, again, it's taken some time because when we have trauma, when we doubt ourselves, when we have fear, like it's like, yeah, right, there's no way that I can actually get what I want. Like, why is that? Why, what? I can actually speak something and get it? And the reason why maybe we've been speaking things and we haven't been getting them is because we are not a vibrational match in the body. And so the more that we recognize and realize of the subconscious, that it's lingering in, and the subconscious doesn't know details. It's just whatever you speak. So if you're like, oh my gosh, like this isn't going to work out today. Well, the subconscious is like, hey, this is what you want. So we're going to give it to you. And the more that we can fine tune, we can actually start really creating and being intentional about what it is that we want. So the next thing is learning from our past experiences. So, for me, having this trauma, not really knowing what I was meant to be in life, creating relationships, toxic relationships, toxicity within myself, and literally creating that outwardly. And so if I can just say, okay, I'm accepting and allowing where I am. I'm learning from my past. I don't have to keep creating the same thing that I did before. But of course, when we have triggers, when we have things coming up, it can be intense. And if we can't really like put it into little sections of like, okay, what is this? What emotion am I feeling? How can I really step into a brand new moment with what I've experienced in the past? And it really is about the body and feeling it and knowing that it's okay. And being okay with what you're experiencing now, even if it's a challenge, even if it's an obstacle, even if you've created what you don't want. I've found that the more that I can be okay with not being okay, more and more is actually available to me to change and shift my reality into something brand new. So this leads to step into a brand new version of yourself, quantum jump. So really that's what it is. We're accepting and allowing where we are in this moment. We're learning from our past experiences. And now we can become something brand new. And that's what I've been experiencing in my body. So I've been focusing on really feeling, what did baby Sarah feel in those moments of having to have these surgeries? Is it possible that I can actually clear out that I can love myself deeper? And can I transform my body in that way? And yes, I can, because I'm doing it. I'm experiencing less and less pain. I'm experiencing new flexibility. I'm experiencing things that I've never experienced in my hips because I am really focused on learning through my subconscious what I've been creating in the past, accepting where I am in this moment, and stepping into a brand new timeline where anything is possible. And I'm no longer limited to the stories that maybe I was telling myself in the past. The body holds the keys to creating your ultimate reality. It really is the case. So, the more that you can become aware of what you're thinking about, what you're saying, and really reprogramming the subconscious. Because remember, when we come into these bodies and we have trauma and we have experiences and we have the things that we don't like, and we just keep replaying that over and over and over. But when we can stop and say, hold on, this is a brand new moment. What am I experiencing? Can I forgive myself? Can I accept where I am in this moment? Can I be okay with the choices that I made in the past? Learn from it, grow from it, and really step into this new version where anything is possible. And, of course, we're still fine tuning, all of these things, but it gets better and better. The more that we practice, the more that we become aware, and we change the habits that maybe no longer serve us from the past. And we really say, okay, what is it that I want? For me, I want a brand new body. I want to be able to flip my leg however I want. I want to be able to know that I created new hips through this experience of just accepting and allowing what I experienced in the past and knowing that I'm a spirit first. I'm a spirit in this body, and spirit is powerful. Spirit can transform physical reality. And so the more that I align myself with spirit, with the spirit within, I can bring in whatever it is that I want in the physical body and in my physical reality. And the one thing that I always love to say after every single experience that I have is thank you, give me more. When we can have gratitude for what we're experiencing in this moment and ask for more, ask and say, hey, you know what? I'm grateful for what I'm experiencing. I'm grateful for this challenge. I'm grateful for all that I experienced so that I can now step into this brand new version of me that is just something that I've never experienced before. And that is what I'm creating. That's what I came here to create, is really transforming my physical body so that I can teach this, so that I can share this, so that others know that, age, all of that stuff, like it's a program. Like we can be whatever we want. Like I remember when I was 15 years old and I literally felt like a 90-year-old woman because I was like attached to this idea, this story of, oh my gosh, I've had this disability. And so, now this is going to be the rest of my life. And I'm just constantly creating in my mind what I think is true. But the more that I know that every single moment is a brand new moment that we can actually step into what it is that we want, we can do this. And this is what we came here to do and be in this moment. We have lots of incredible solar energy coming in. It's unlocking our DNA, it's activating us. And the more that we step out of the limited self is like, oh no, I'm this age, I experienced this, all the stories that I told myself is now irrelevant because I'm telling myself a new story. This body is brand new. This body is continuing to elevate and go to the next level. And that's what I'm experiencing. Like, even in this moment right now, I've gone 15 days without like a full rest day. And what's incredible about that is that, I'm continuing in every moment to tell myself a new story. Like, yes, I might feel tired, but I don't need to attach, like, oh, I'm tired. And so I'm going to now tell myself this all day long. No, if we can realize that every single moment we can transform the fear, we can transform the doubt, we can transform any limiting beliefs that we have in this moment into something new, into something that's like, whoa, okay, like, yes, I can continue. Yes, I can be my quantum self in this moment and transform whatever that looks like. So just know that whatever you're experiencing, if you're experiencing pain, if you're experiencing like anger, you feel like your body is just like, falling apart, just know that this moment right here, you have an opportunity to change your thoughts because your beliefs create your reality. So what are you believing? You are the creator of your reality, and whatever you believe, you create. Lots of love.